Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Sorry about that, guys, and sorry that I am late. It is very warm in here, and we were trying to cool it down a little bit. Still pretty warm. Still pretty warm. Not going to lie to you, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Feels like a summer night in here. Muggy. A summer night in Ohio. I need to move my camera a little bit. I think it goes like this way a little bit. Yeah, there we are. That made all the difference, you know, made all the difference in the world. But my name is Tanya, or Titanium Built. If you're new here, and if you're not new here, thanks for waiting on me. And if you are new here, thanks for waiting on me as well. I don't know if you were waiting, but if you are new, my name is Tanya, or Titanium Built, and thanks to everyone for waiting on me. I appreciate. Oh, my mic. I didn't switch it. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. Sorry. Thanks, Mandy. Mandy was on it. Give Mandy an award. Give her an award. Mandy gets an award. MVP. We're done with the live. Thank you. We did a live earlier today. And if I do a live on like in a different room, I use my wireless mic. So I'm glad you said something, because I was feeding through my MacBook, and that's not going to be good sound. It's not going to be good sound. So welcome in, everybody, again. Now that we have the sound, you know, good to go. Let me pull up a picture, actually. No, not like that. I think everyone knows who we're talking about, but we're going to pull up a picture. This case is insane. I've been watching all these different like YouTubers going over stuff, and it's just like my head was spinning off my shoulders earlier. I'm like, what? Huh? Like, I mean, people are digging deep. They're finding her Crocs in pictures, that like in videos, or like she's going into like, she'll be going into somebody that looks like her or resembles her is going at like backstage or something, and it'll be like not even a 2-second clip. It's like you blink it, it's over. People are like, "There's her Crocs," and I'm like, "Y'all got good eyes. Oh, I have some good eyes." Someone put up a picture of them. Every time I see him with that damn star in between his eyeballs, I think of a pimple, because I literally use those for my pimple patches. Same thing. But welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everyone in here. And if you missed the live from earlier, you can always go back and catch it on a replay. And you can always catch it on replay. So it's good to see everyone. Oh, 2 doctor's appointments. Oh, gosh. Oh. Then you went to lunch. I'm not leaving. I just might do more pre-recordeds and step back from doing as many lives. But I'm not sure. You know me. But I will say, I'll say it in a little bit. I'll say it in a little bit. I'm just like amazed at the I guess the sleuthing abilities of people's chats on this app. People be following me around. Why? Why are you following me for? Stop following me. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this picture of David and Celeste, and we'll go ahead and we'll get into it. So his name is David, obviously. David Anthony Burke is his name. He's a 20-year-old. He was a rising singer. He is a rising singer as of right now. For his hits like Romantic Homicide, which you'll learn was actually the music video came out on her birthday, on Celeste's birthday. And basically, he went on tour. And Celeste, the girl that's pictured here, is Celeste Rivas Hernandez is her name. And she was found in the trunk part of like the front, which of this Tesla, which is called the frunk. So in a Tesla, they have when you open up the hood, you don't see like the battery or whatever runs off of. I still don't even know. That's sad. Whenever they run off of, like, you don't see that. Like, you just have like a compartment, and it's like, it's called your frunk. I thought that they were actually a lot smaller than what they are. I mean, even he had like the SUV car size, even his size, or even like the lower, like the smaller model, they're pretty big size. They're pretty big size. So to give you a little bit of a case summary, on September 8th of this year, a human body was discovered inside an impound lot in a Tesla in Los Angeles. The body was severely decomposed and was found in the front trunk of the car. The Tesla is registered to Anthony David Burke, and he's 20 years old, like I said, and he performs under the name D4vd. So he started performing his music. Kind of give you a backstory on him. He played Minecraft, and he did his Minecraft videos, and he played like gameplay. He wanted his own music to play behind his gameplay videos. So that's how he got big, because he was like one of the first people to do that, if not the first. So basically his car is taken from his property. Like, he lives over here, let's say, and it's taken like a 0.1 mile down the road, and it's parked. Now, I don't know if he couldn't get parking at his house, so he parked it there, because he, like, I don't know where the driveway is, but it looked like it was off street parking. Or if someone parked it there for him, or whatever the case may be. But somebody parked it 0.1 mile away. The neighbor saw it, and they were like, "Whose car is this? Get it out of the neighborhood," pretty much. I mean, Hollywood Hills, they're gonna want you to. They're going to want you to, tow that crap out of there. So then when they tow it, they tow to a tow yard, of course. And the guys, the tow people at the tow yard, they're like, there is a smell coming from this car. September 8th, they asked the guys to come out, the LAPD, to look at it. And they find Celeste, who is 15 years old. She was reported actually missing a year prior in 2024. So then this case gets even wilder, because, you've got a singer that's out on tour. But I mean, but he just started his tour. So you have him out on tour. This house is known, from what I've heard, to be a party house that a lot of people go in and out of it. The house is rented by his manager, and it's rented for him, I think, so through his manager. And so when they found her body, I forgot to mention, it was dismembered, and the decomposition was so bad that they couldn't, identify her right away. But he did cancel the last part, or well, he only went on a few different tour dates. So he's canceled the rest of his tour dates as far as we know. He should be back in LA by now because he was supposed to be in Washington last night for a show. I think it was last night. So he should be back in LA right now. I know that the officers have searched his home. They went in, they searched yesterday. They brought some stuff out. I think they went back when they searched again. They're searching again. So as far as I know, they did do the one search though, where they searched and they retrieved the computer equipment and then like a few other little like items. It didn't look like they were carrying out anything large in the little snippet of the video that we saw, but I'm not sure exactly what all they took out. But there are collaborators and brands that have already distanced themselves from David and I would probably do the same. And that's Crocs and Hollister are two of those. So, and the cause of death has yet to be determined. And the nature of Celeste and David's relationship hasn't really been determined neither. I mean, per se, right? They have matching tattoos. Yeah, they could be friends to get matching tattoos together. I don't see that. Why are you with a 15-year-old and you're 20? Why were you with her when she was like 13 or 14 when she ran away? I don't know. I guess she ran away one of the other times she ran away and was with him. So this case is getting crazy. So I wanted to read this to you because this came out today. And it had a little bit more details in it about who this David singer is, because I didn't know who this guy was. I was like, who is this singer guy named David? I didn't know his music. I didn't know anything about him. I went and I listened to one of his songs, and the song that I listened to was that Homicide song. And he has a nice voice. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, Right, I know. Well, I guess Rihanna started that, and there's like a few other celebrities that have it. But I mean, yeah, it's a little weird. And I saw, now this is just speculation because I don't know. There's no face with the finger, but there is a picture going around that says David on it. I think it's the ring finger. No, I didn't make it over to Hollister today. I wanted to too. I wanted to go because then I can get some clothes. I can get something, Yeah, I never heard of him. Yeah, Ladybug. I was like, David. Even when I saw him, but he has a nice voice. I'm gonna give him that. I mean, you're 20 years old, man, and this isn't what you want, right? This isn't what you want. Oh, and then we'll go over to, we'll do this first, and then we'll go over to Twitter or X, because I saw there was people posting a lot of the stuff that I wanted to show you guys. And I was like, this is nice. I'll just go over here because I won't have to open up 15 million tabs. Who wants to do that? So basically, I just want to make sure there's nothing in here that I didn't tell you. But it says here, that he was a YouTube creator before he rose to fame as a musician. He became well known after releasing the 2022 songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, which both became viral songs on TikTok. So maybe that's why we haven't really heard of him, because it was like more like viral on TikTok. He went on to release 2 EPs, Petals of Thorns and The Lost Petals. And he was going to release this Weathered, or no, it might not, he was on the Weathered tour. He had a new album coming out and they halted that. They were like, so they're not going they're not going to put that out right as of right now. So it says here that, he made headlines in September after he was identified as the owner of an impounded Tesla where human remains were found. The body was later identified as Revas. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner confirmed people, while her date of death is listed as September 8th. Her cause of death was deferred, meaning they're still determining both the cause and the manner of death. So, and they might need to do, I'm sure they're going to do toxicology on her. So that'll take some time to get those back. It says that David has yet to publicly comment. But, his representative told NBC Los Angeles that his client is fully cooperating with investigators. That's what they always say that. They always say that. Well, thank you, Mama 3. Welcome in and thank you. It's good to see you. Yeah. I know. It's like, did her parents, did they know? Because, I know that her family, people were saying her family knew that she was dating a guy named David. Okay. 13 date. I mean, I had a little boyfriend, but I wouldn't say that was dating. I'd say that was like my little boyfriend. You know what I mean? And if someone else said that, I'd be like, no, he wasn't. No, he's not. You know what I mean? That's how it was. The kids are not like that nowadays. I don't know. But I heard that she had ran away with him for like a month, and then somehow, I don't know if she went home, but they found her and she went back home. And then she had ran off to Hollywood that time too. So I would say that they at least knew the general location maybe of where she was going to be, right? You would think. And then it just says here that, that he opened up for SZA and he won 2 BMI Pop Awards. I don't know what that is. Okay. And then, about the body impounded in his car. That's the car. I don't know.
We begin with that breaking news. Details after a body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas, to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David. This is video of David performing on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2023. The grim discovery was made after nearby residents complained about a foul odor. Police say the impounded car had been at that lot property on North Mansfield Avenue for a couple of days now. They say the body had been placed inside a bag. We've reached out to David's representatives and are still waiting for a response.
I want to know how long the body was in the car. Altogether. Hola. I want to, was she put in there when he went on tour? Right before he went on tour? Was it after he was gone? That's really going to be a big determining factor if he's in, how much trouble he gets into and all of this. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, Mandy. I know. I have some stuff from up here from TMZ. I was actually watching something. I didn't realize that TMZ just lets their they're on during the day, and they just I don't know, hang around the news studio and talk about stuff. So I was listening to them talking about this case today, and that's what I was like, man, they're on this case. They are ready. They are ready for it. So let me scroll back up because I was scrolling around. So we got SF investigates. So I'm here. Look at this. He's like a dog with a bone. The silence is deafening. Hashtag David. You have nothing to say about your very underage girlfriend, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, ending up dead in a car registered to you. And you, Josh Marshall, remain silent as well. Oh, damn. As David's manager, you know everything about his life. You literally manage it. How is that you haven't spoken up? That's actually very true. That's actually very true. Because if you're renting a house for somebody, right? I don't care who they are. You're going to make sure the house stays looking good. I don't care. You're going to make sure the house at least stays where, like, you know, it's standing. You're going to go over, you're going to check things out. You're going to end up seeing a girl there. I'm sure the manager saw her at some point in time over the last year and said, "Who's this?" Because she looks young. Like she don't look 20. She don't look 18 to me anyway. But there is a clip of her down here. Now here she might look a little bit older because she has the glasses on, and she's definitely trying to hide herself. So it says, this girl has been around him since she was 12 or 13 years old. Police found her over a year ago at a Hollywood Hills house with him. You knew about that. You knew she was a missing person. You knew she was underage. Now she's dead. Why did you allow a missing child, very underage at that, to be harbored by your client in the house leased to you? Oh. Does Interscope Records condone this? I don't think they do. I think that's probably why they're making him. They're not messing with him anymore right now. So this is I think this is on Discord. This video was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was on Discord. And then this picture over here is just like, I can't really blow it up. I wish I could.
Maz, can we?
Nope, I can't blow it up because it's like a split. But I wish I would have kept those pictures. There's two pictures of them, and this is one of them. And she has her hand like over her face, like, you know, just hiding her face a little bit. But he's kind of doing the same thing. So I guess it could be like part of the picture. I don't know. But I don't think so. I just don't think so. I think she was just trying to keep her, like, cover her face. But then there's another one of her and him, and she's holding up a purse like in front of her face. So it's like, you're trying to hide your face, girl. Like, I've never seen a happy woman ever try to hide their face in a picture with their man. I'm just saying that. So let me rewind this back. This is him with the carrot top looking hair. Don't know what he did to his hair. Who let him dye his hair blonde and do this? Like he tried to go blonde or something. I don't even know what he tried to do here. This is a nightmare. But apparently she liked it. Okay, let me see if we can hear it. I think we can.
Oh, yo!
Sorry, that was so loud. You guys, I did not mean to do that to you. I'm gonna turn this up slow. I'm gonna turn down just a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer.
Which one? It was good to have a big fan by me. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria.
I gotta sign with him if you even.
We need to delete this, it says. Look at his face. Look at bro's face. I guess I could have done that to make it bigger, huh? And that's like trying to think, like an Instagram or something picture, it looks like. Okay. So we're going to keep going down. And then Rose is pretty good at sleuthing some stuff. She's like, look at this girl wearing the same exact shirt. And her picture in the middle looks like, compared to like this picture here, could definitely be. Now here she looks a little older, but that could be because of the bad lighting. Because this picture, she looks young to me. I don't know. She just looks so young and just so young. Oh, I thought that this chat was moving. I was wondering where everybody was. Zuper, he's actually not a rap. He's actually more, I don't know, like indie maybe or something. I don't know. It's actually pretty decent. I only listen to one song. His music's very dark. It's from what I've heard. Like and all the girls, I'm going to say girls. I'm just going to say that. All the girls that are in his music videos that I've seen so far, they look like her. Like he's released a music video and I believe a song on her birthday. So then he has that Celeste song that we went over last night, the song about a girl named Celeste. I mean, he's doing something. Something's up here. I mean, obviously that was fake. That wasn't right. True. So when I saw this, okay, this is fake. This is a Camille. This person here, I don't know why she didn't delete the post. She thought this was David in the Tesla driving. No, they have the Tesla. So, but this guy was making me laugh yesterday. It was cracking me up. I wasn't even watching Ecamil. It was on my own station out here. And I was like, should we start doing these on the channel, like high speed chases? Because this guy rolled like this very slowly. I mean, not very fast down the street for like 30 minutes. The cops just let him keep on going. Spike strips and at all. I was like, maybe we need to start covering those on the channel too, because that was pretty funny. So this is Lauren Collins. She had ChatGPT put a timeline together with the publicly confirmed and what's only been alleged online about Celeste. Okay. We'll see what her timeline looks like, but she's usually pretty good at that. She used ChatGPT anyway. I could tell you if something's wrong. September 7th, the music video. Yeah, that's right. That's her birthday. Yep, September 7th, 2010 is her birthday. And his birthday is March 28th, 2005. And then December 2023, allegations from social media and leaked sources claimed that David recorded an unreleased song titled Celeste. And like I said, we went over that yesterday. And then on January 11th, 2024, alleged live stream appearance. That might have been the one we were just watching. A resurfaced video claims Celeste appeared on live or on stream with David, and that mods were told to delete videos, VODs. I don't know what that means. Unverified social media claim. What's VODs? And Ashley would probably know. So she's 15 now. Well, she just turned 15. So she would have been 13. Well, okay. So she's 15. She would have been like 13 or 14 when she was, yeah. I don't know. What would you want with an underage girl? What would you want with an underage guy? The same thing. I mean, it goes both ways, all right? You hear about all these teachers with these like boys. And it's just like, and the same goes for guys with women, but it's like, I mean, I would never go back to that age of being 20. Nope. Maybe for like 5 minutes, but that's about it. I wouldn't want to go back to that. So then April 5th of 2024. So this is January 11th. That's when she's on the alleged live stream. And then April 5th, she's reported missing. And that's when she's 13. And she's missing from Lake Elsinore, California. And I guess there are TMZ, them sleuths, they found a picture of him in the same location, like 5 minutes from her house, I guess. And they like found it. They know that's where he was at because they used Google Maps. And like, we'll have to go to their page next. They'd be sleuthing over there. They're not messing around. And welcome in, everybody. If you guys don't mind, we take a second and hit the like button. It helps get us out into the algorithm. So then September 2024. Oh, actually, I lied. We're going to go back up to June 27th. So this is January, April, and then June. Like there's clips of her. This is crazy. A resurfaced clip purports to show Celeste backstage after a show with a member of David's team. What's your name? Celeste. Oh, is it now? Okay. Where are you from? No one talked to this girl? It's just crazy. And then in September, the first photo in which David is seen with that tattoo. They might have got those for maybe her birthday. Who knows? I don't know. But unknown date in 2024, alleged last Discord messages. Post claim Celeste's last Discord message with David were months before she disappeared. I'll have to look at those and see. I can't remember the dates on them. Various dates of alleged photos together. So TMZ and others published images and videos that show Celeste. And we'll go through those. Okay, so this was what was weird to me. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but last night on the live, we read that car sat in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood, in someone else's neighborhood, 0.1 miles away from his house for 3 days. And they called the law. Well, now it's saying that it was there a month. And I've seen that in a couple different places. So I'm wondering which is true. Let's see. I'll look that up in a minute. Okay. So then we've got, her car was totaled around, well, it was on September 6th, it was towed. And then September 8th, her body was discovered. And then they just, the LA, county medical examiner identifies the remains as 15-year-old Celeste. Can you imagine, I feel bad for her family. I do, even no matter what, was going on, you got those people, whoever, even if they did something, if they didn't do anything wrong, if they knew about her, if they didn't know where she was, all that stuff. I think they got to live with that, and it says no suspects publicly named, but they're going to sneak him in a side door, and I don't know how much evidence they have, but that'll determine whether he comes out, the other side door or not. So his tour kicked off on August 5th. So a month before her body was found. And if they're saying that car was parked there for a month, that's exactly a month. So that's kind of interesting. And then this is, looks like this TikTok David posted on 2/7 was the same day as this photo taken with Celeste wearing the Hello Kitty Crocs. This is another picture of the Hello Kitty Crocs, I guess. Your girlfriend's so young, she's wearing Hello Kitty Crocs. I'm just, when she's too young for you, bro, if she's wearing Hello Kitty Crocs, okay? But he's wearing a Hello Kitty thing on his belt, it looks like. So, I guess it's... I think it would be I don't think we do an NDA. I think that it would be voided. I don't know. They've got this music, stupid music. This is when your card declines at therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl you met in 2021. And he has a Hello Kitty shirt on. So, I guess he'd be feeling the Hello Kitty stuff. That kid's funny. Okay. Interscope has halted the release of David's deluxe Withered album. People ain't messing around no more. Jimmy Kimmel gets walked out. I don't even know what he said or what he did, so I'm not here for that. But, he gets walked out of ABC. You got this guy here. What's going on with everybody? Is everybody okay? Do we all need to maybe not be violent towards each other? Jimmy Kimmel wasn't being violent, I don't think, but I think this is music, so I don't want to play that one. And then that's just the video that we just watched. And what she says in that video is just you should answer that one. If you don't, that would be mean or something like that. It's a question. So that might be a Twitch stream, actually. I think that's what that is. And then he did this with Benny Blanco. I remember watching this, actually. I watched this interview yesterday. So, there's no, if her, I mean, her body was dismembered, right? So if her body's dismembered, then I would say that's a murder, more than likely, right? Why dismember somebody if it's drug related, or if it was an accident, like she fell down the stairs or something, right? Like, why not get help right away? Even, you know, I'm trying to think of how to say it. I know somebody that got in a lot of trouble because they were dating a girl and she OD'd. And instead of him calling the police, like he should have, he ran out of the hotel when the cops got there with her cell phone and her ID. Said he wanted to keep those things for forever, for memory. Well, he's been in jail for a long time now, so you know what I mean? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You can't, like, you got to call the cops right when that happens. Hey, Crime Kitty. And welcome in, everybody. Right. Just why, Bree, right? Why put her in the car and leave her there? That's what doesn't make sense either. Unless it was one of them out of sight, out of mind kind of deals. Like, I'll deal with it later. I know you can't, I mean, but you can't deal with those kind of things later. But I'm saying, like, maybe that's what they were thinking. Let me see. And then I heard that she was even, she could have been pregnant, but that's like something that's like people are just saying. And I think that's just internet gossip and rumor. So I don't want to go with that. But we would find out. Let's see if there was anything that was like. So she was dismembered and very badly decomposed. So it's probably going to take some time before we know the cause and the manner. But this is what I was wanting to show you guys actually earlier. I saw this and I was like, oh, cool. Look at that. Tesla has 1,000,001 cameras. And I'm telling you, when you walk near them cars, they like be buzzing at you. Like the cameras are like, zoom, 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 like they're moving. So, if you're ever around one at night, like, or in the daytime, I don't know. It was at night when I was taking the dogs out. So my senses were heightened or something because it was night, but I could hear it. But they do have a lot of cameras. I know that, maybe not his model, but like the brand new ones, they have like 3 cameras right in the front, where your mirror is, like your rearview mirror. And then look at all the ones along the front. So if somebody were to come up to this car and it has, because not all, okay, so all the Teslas are like equipped with the cameras. You can turn them on if somebody comes like close to your vehicle. But that uses a lot of charge, I guess, on your like battery, and you don't want to be charging your battery every 5 seconds. You don't want to be sitting in a Tesla station. So a lot of people, I guess, some people will turn that function off and they won't have that function on. He could have turned that function off. Now, is there a way to still see it even if he turns it off? I don't think so. I think that would just turn the cameras off. But you never know. I mean, it could be. I don't know what the telematics is like in a Tesla. We're gonna learn together during this case, and I'm excited to hear about it. And here's Jennifer Coffindaffer. Just Ellie will have to prove David Anthony Burke was involved in Celeste Hernandez's murder and dismemberment. If indeed he was, and guess what? Ellie searched where Burke was known to stay. Good sign. Why wouldn't they search his house, Jennifer Coffindaffer? Who gave her a license? I'm sorry. Seriously. And there's the song that we read last night. Okay, so this person's saying the last show, Karen Lee, if this alleged photo, this is the one I was telling you about. Okay, so look at this. Look at the shoes. There. Like you can barely see that. But that's her. That's her. I mean, in my opinion, that looks like her. If this is real, I can't even be judged. Like, I'm like, is this even a real video now? I hate AI. I hate you, AI. I do. But I can tell with one eyeball. It looks just like her. What do you mean? Right, David? I know. Did you guys see the photo from last June at a party where it was allegedly Celeste behind David in a bandana? She had similar color hair to the. I don't think I saw. Oh, I don't think I saw that one. Maybe we'll see it in here. I'm going back up just to read. Well, that's really awesome, WDs. Yeah, they seem very nice and very like helpful at the Tesla dealerships. Right, Casey. I think that like he be doing some stuff, and he was doing it in front of everybody. Just like I'm not going to compare him to Diddy, but you know what I mean. But like, did he hit his like scandals back here, right, in the parties? Our dude David's like, it's 2025, bro. Hold my beer. Like this girl is literally 13 when they start hanging out and hooking up. 13, 14, 13, 14. This is why my father always said, don't even go around older boys or, you know. It would have been bad. And the thing is, she's 15, so she doesn't even have the mindset to even know if she wants to be there. Like, she may say, yeah, I want to be here. She may think she wants to be there. But she's 15. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, we all did shit when we were 15, right? So, like, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? We thought we were grown at like a certain age that when we weren't, right? I was probably, I know I was 17. I thought I was grown. I remember I don't know what I said. I did something or said something, but I was 17. I think my mom asked me, do you think you're grown? No, ma'am. No, I don't. I want to stay here forever. But you could tell the Croc shoes are the same. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? Like, I couldn't remember the name. Hello Kitty Crocs. Oh, there's probably 1,000,001 pair, but look, these are the pair right here. Now don't take me to, they took me to the site. How dare they? Right here. These are, well, these are the classic ones. This is them. So personalize it with gibbets. Okay. I'm going to go back here because I don't know if that'll show my address or not. Or wherever it'll say, do you want us to ship these to you? Now I'm going to be getting Crocs all over my feed. Hold on. It is. What's he saying? Oh. So he had the upgraded version of the Tesla? Okay, so it looks like the only difference between them, I don't know all the differences, but I'm just looking at it physically, is they have the suicide doors on the Model X and the Model Y doesn't have those. That's why it was that's why it cost so much. You know, the doors that like go up like that. Yeah, like the suicide kind of doors. I guess it's now back in an impound lot. Oh wow. I guess it can be released to the owner upon payment of impound fees. Well, that don't make no sense. Really, does that? No, that does not make no sense at all. If they think that car was used in the commission of a crime, they wouldn't just release that car. So are they going to come out and tell us this car was not used in the commission of a crime? Although it has a dead body in it? That's 15? I mean, she just had a birthday. Like, yeah, she didn't even make it. She didn't even make it to 15. Oh, man. And how could he afford a $100,000 car? Because he had Texas plates on it still. I wonder if he, like, I don't think he didn't grow up. Yeah, I think they found her the day after her birthday or something. Her birthday's on the 7th. They found her on the 8th. So they found her the day after her birthday. That's sad. Oh, look at this. I'm not saying. I didn't say nothing. This JV person did. Who are you? What did he say? David's actions are in the same evil category as Diddy, whether you like it or not. I didn't say it. He did. Okay, now I'm confused. This girl right here.
Yeah, that's it. Water. This it. Water. This it. Water. This it. Water.
I'm trying to turn it down. Like, not that girl there, but that girl there? No, I don't think so. That don't look like her to me. Like, that girl does. I don't know. That girl doesn't look like her to me. Oh, did you say something about Diddy too, Ashley? I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't think so. Hey, I have that tripod. It's a good tripod. Oh, wow. I guess he even had an emote on the Fortnite game. An emote. I don't know what those are, but, you know, they sound like they're important. Yeah, I mean, he's following his footsteps. We're not ruining Jay-Z's music for me yet. Not yet, David. Not yet. Alleged bodyguard of David. Marky Next Door did a live stream regarding the incident involving his messages with Celeste and decided to not take anything seriously. Actually disgusting.
Got a lawyer up, bro.
Well, it's probably because this guy's getting the first attention he's ever gotten in his life. What's going on back here? Why do we have an exercise ball, my friend? What's going on with that? What's this thing back? What is this on the table? This little guy. Yeah, he's loving it. His name even says Marky Next Door on his shirt.
You muttered. Why did you do it to her? Chat, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought we were just having this talk.
Look at this. This is justice for Celeste. Look at this. Admin, get him a lawyer. Justice for Celeste. Like, these people want answers. Look at this. Justice for Celeste. You better you better start giving them some, not some laughs.
Talk about like joking about shit.
And what is this guy protecting with this body? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude at all. But if you're a bodyguard, aren't you normally like tall and like big? You know, when you see the bodyguards with like Ariana and like, I don't know, just celebrities in general. Like, they always look so teeny tiny compared to the big old bodyguards. They look huge. Even the guys have bodyguards. Even like basketball players that have bodyguards, and they're tall guys. Their bodyguards will be their same height, but they'll just be bigger than them. This guy, I don't know who he be protecting.
Weird, like joking around about death, and then y'all are sitting here just making jokes.
We're not. You are
And
laughing.
a murderer, bro.
About a what? A pedo and a murderer?
That I'm a pedo and a murderer, bro.
He is. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Right,
Man, you guys are fast at typing. Don't mess with the people on the Twitch.
It's not jokes you did it, stop trolling. Like, bro, like, what is wrong? Like, some of y'all just be typing some weird ass shit.
But he's not denying anything.
Some of y'all just literally just be typing.
I want to see that whole stream. I want to see the rest of that. Hey, Maribeth. What the? This guy reminds me of somebody. I don't know why. I just can't put my finger on it. Okay, what do you know about that? Like, that's why I was like, we're just going to go to Twitter and like read some stuff, because I was trying to open up tabs to like for everything that I was seeing. And I was just like, this is just so much compared to like even last night, you know, because we went over a lot. Okay, so we knew about that. Is it just us by Callie? Okay, I don't know. Okay. I guess I go to the latest. That might not be good though. You know, people are with the latest. Oh, he did take all of his bloody merchandise. I guess he had like bloody merchandise, like shirts with that on there. Oh, look at him. There he is again. But like, who would buy that? I don't know. That's just weird anyway. But I guess he took whoever it is, his management team. You know who that's it. You know who that was. His management team took that merch off of his website. Like, it, just leave it up there. Someone's already clipped it. You know. Okay, let's see what this guy says. Oh, maybe he was on Kick. Marky Next Door is his name. Look at him. It says Aiden Ross calls Marky to confront him about his Discord messages about Celeste. And David, what?
You, Marky, you don't got to mute, but why the fuck you in a group chat with the Celeste David person, bro?
Bro, Aiden, stop trolling. Aiden, you didn't go live today?
Isn't Aiden Ross the guy that like trolls everybody on like he was on YouTube, but like he got kicked off of YouTube and he's a big troll?
So your fucking community started trolling people that I'm in a group chat with D4vd and all this fucking shit. And now I have fucking retards on Twitter that genuinely think that
when he says
I'm
that
hanging around with pedophiles and I'm a pedophile and I killed somebody because you didn't go live.
Listen, is it true or false?
And look at him smiling. Who's recording this? Is he recording on his dash cam?
That you've bodyguarded before for David.
I've never I didn't even know who he was until he did that stream with Jason.
Okay, so why were you guys typing in a Discord together?
Aiden, those aren't real messages. That's a chat troll fucking around, dude.
Okay, hey, I'm just making sure, bro. You know what, Marky? I'll give you the benefit of that. You don't look like you'd be a pedophile at all, bro. You're right. I'm sorry. Right,
bro, dude, all this because you didn't want to go live, bro.
All this because you didn't want to go live. Okay, this is probably going to be like a bunch of just crazy stuff. So it says, David, I killed my girlfriend and kept her body in the car. 1 year later, they discovered that he killed his girlfriend and kept her body in the car. People like, how did he kill his girlfriend? What? This must be the song. I don't know. Man, people are just saying the mostest, but it's like, we don't know what happened yet. I mean, I don't think he's probably innocent, but I mean, I can't say for sure. Okay, maybe we can go back and see if there's anything on the top messages. Usually the top messages are decent, but it looks like we read through them. Yeah, we read through these. So, okay. So it says Discord moderator on Celeste. We didn't know she was underage or missing. And this is an exclusive by TMZ. That's what they're saying. Exclusive from them. So it says here, to the members of this server, it's from Dino. I don't know. We, the Discord and Twitch staff team, want to clarify that we knew and didn't know what we knew and we didn't know. Yeah, regarding Celeste. We were not aware of her true age. Okay, they're not going to, tell us the truth here, but this is what they say. We were not aware of her true age or that she was missing. She was a missing person. We also did not have any contact with her outside of what was public. From what was shared in David's Twitch streams and from her role in the server, we understood her to be around 18 or 19. She appeared in 2 streams, but otherwise was not active in the server, and we did not have ongoing communication with her. Most of us are not located in California, so we are not aware of any missing person reports connected to her. Additionally, the staff team has had minimal contact with David or his management. I don't believe that. I don't believe that not for 1 second. I don't believe that. He came to this platform as a gamer. No, you didn't even talk to him. Hey, Wizard Walt, by the way, I saw you come in earlier. But no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. The mention of her full name within the server was not seen in real time due to how fast the chat moves when David pings everyone. But you don't talk to David or Celeste, so how would you know that? As a result of the situation, the majority of the staff team has left the server and we no longer associate with David. We do not support his actions in any capacity. Our priority has always been the well-being of members in this community. Well, we don't even know what David did yet. What if David was, I'm just saying, we all know David knew Celeste, but I'm just saying, if he didn't know her, I'm playing big devil's advocate here. I know that he knew her. But if he didn't know her and you couldn't prove it, like he could come back and be suing some people for this. Just because he's not been convicted of anything yet. Now, I'm sure he is talking to the cops, though. It says that we are deeply saddened by the situation and extend our prayers to Celeste's family. May she rest in peace and may her family receive justice. To support her family directly, they have a link to the GoFundMe. And then, rest in peace. They're trying to save their server right now, their Discord server, in my humble opinion. It's probably a pretty big server. They probably have a lot of friends in there. When you go into these chats, you make friends. And then it's just imagine, 1,000 of you or, 2,000 of you. It's, yeah. Okay. So this is the video that we just watched on YouTube. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same amount of time, 28 seconds. We read that. Okay. Let's see what they've got to say here. I think I watched this earlier, maybe.
In the case involving the singer David and the girl who was found dead in the trunk of his.
Okay, is that a star tattoo or is that a star like a star patch? Because that looked more like a tattoo there, but I don't know. So someone let me know. I don't know if I've seen him without it.
Tesla. Notably, we broke a lot of stories yesterday, but one of the big ones was we were able to talk to a teacher who taught Celeste Rivas and had a lot to say.
Yes, he opened up to his current class. Now this.
Yeah, so when you hear this, watch this, because this teacher is like, let me tell you what social media can do for you, you know? And she's like, what the heck?
Teacher says he taught Celeste a couple of years ago when she was in middle school, but once he saw all the stories that we were breaking, he decided he wanted to share his information, his what happened when Celeste was in his class with his current class. So what you're about to see is the teacher doing a little show and tell with all he knows about Celeste and David and how they met.
That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. She's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA.
I don't mean to interrupt him. It's time to change your school, your classroom up, sir, if that's the same picture in your class.
He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
So he said, you know, it sounds like he was saying,
everybody stay off social media.
Saying this, and we spoke to him, and it sounds like he was telling the class this almost as a cautionary tale about social media and going to social media. But in the process, it's interesting. He said she ran away in January. He came back and then ran away again, or at least disappeared again.
And that tracks with what we had seen as far as missing a missing children's poster that we saw. There was one earlier in the year, and then there was the one in May of 2024. So,
and we did confirm too that he was in fact a teacher at her school at that time when she used to go to school in Lake Elsinore. He is no longer a teacher there. So when he was referring to, oh, you see this photo of her with the poster, that's the poster here. So it's not his current school. He's now teaching in a different district.
I think that's why the video went so viral too, is it kind of came across like he was kind of like clout chasing. Yeah, being like, oh.
Well, that's weird. What? You took that old crusty laminated picture with of the world. You couldn't print out a new one and laminate it at the school, at the new school. I mean that it's all weird, I think.
Oh, look, she was in my class, but he cleared the air with us.
Well, honestly, we thought that when we saw the video, right? This was odd that this teacher was sort of bragging about his connection.
I'm still not sure
and then we talked to him to clear it up.
I'm still not sure that that's like a good conversation to have with your science middle school class. And that's why this was originally posted online, was because the students started filming him secretly because they're like, why are we having this conversation? But he felt like he wanted to tell his students to be wary on social media.
So there's a lot more to talk about. So we told you there was a search of the home that he appeared to have been staying in the Hollywood Hills. So we now find out that they were testing for blood. There's something called luminol, which can light up
Everyone's
a floor.
seen this on CSI.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him. I'm so glad that he's been on the shows ever since I can remember. I forget his name, the guy with the dreads, but he gives it to Harvey.
That they spray it and it, allows them to see where, if there are traces of blood, even if it's been cleaned up.
So they were looking, on floors. They were looking in drains to see if there were any traces of blood. We don't know what the results of the search were, but it's significant because the Tesla that contained her body in the trunk was parked nearby. And so it seems like their working theory is she might have been killed
if she were
in the house.
Killed or dismembered in the house and then placed in that car and parked, what, a block and a half away.
Right, and we should say that the police have not named a suspect yet. The police have not named a person of interest yet, but that doesn't mean they don't have one. They got a search warrant, which means they clearly were able to show a judge that there was probable cause to believe a crime was committed. But the police have been playing this really close to the vest.
We also don't know what David's cooperation has been with cops. We were told early on he was cooperating with cops. Now it seems kind of unclear, but it is kind of interesting because
he's not talking to cops.
That's what we're hearing.
We now know, well, we've got it on pretty good authority. He's not talking to police.
Which you think is maybe normal, what an attorney would say.
Lawyer would always tell you that.
Their client.
Of course. They just searched his house.
But I looked at it as, if you have nothing to hide, why would you not go to cops?
You don't look at it that way.
Once now he knows that they've searched his house. He knows what they were looking for in his house. Anything he says
is incriminating.
But it is interesting, though, that now they have finally announced that the tour dates he was supposed to perform in San Francisco. Is today the 19th?
Yeah,
or the 18th?
San Francisco,
and then,
tomorrow.
No,
LA.
it was tomorrow at the Greek in LA. Those have both been canceled. So he's not going to be performing.
Scrubbed from the Grammys.
Scrubbed from the Grammy Museum, which he was also supposed to have an appearance at next week.
And
he was supposed to be dropping a deluxe album with Interscope, who we now learned that they've pulled all that. So,
I mean, wow. I mean, can you imagine the money he's lost out on? I mean, like he's just lost his whole career. He should have just been smarter and dated a girl his own damn age. And I mean, I hate people. I hate wasted talent. You know what I mean? I hate it. I hate it more than anything. When somebody has talent like that. You were close to him, Ladybug? Oh, you were close. Oh, I didn't see. Okay. So sorry, Ladybug. I was like, get your butt up here. Never mind. I read that all wrong. I'm like, Ladybug doesn't know who David is. You scared me there for a minute. I would have been like, get up here. But yeah, and he's only 20. Right. I hate that. Like, there's a famous line in a movie, and it's something about wasted talent. And that kid ends up going and like murdering someone too. And like outside of the movie, he got caught doing that. So it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
clearly he knows he has a lot going on.
I mean, the Grammys, he's out. He's supposed to perform. He's out. He's supposed to have a CD come out. That's not going to happen. Hollister just took him out. Like put him on the shelves. Now they're taking him off, but they're just going to cut his head off. I guess we are going to find out. I'm going to make Vincent go tomorrow with me. We're going to go. We're going to find out. We're going to go undercover. I should make him dress up as somebody with me. It'd be so funny. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. But he Crocs out. Oh, what's the irony about the Crocs? He had a deal with Crocs. And the girl he freaking kidnapped, because that's what that is. She can't consent at that age. She loved her Crocs.
Yeah, well,
it's not a good look to be on tour.
But the interesting thing is, the label.
And look at that ugly outfit, like Diddy had on the one stage too, on one carpet. They both are wearing ugly outfits.
Is pulling all official promotion, and he's taken out of the Grammy Museum for this appearance. But there's still a lot of publicity around his name and his songs.
His streaming.
Well, that's not the only thing that's been pulled, though. It's all. We also reported this morning that those bloody shirts, the bloody clothing that were a part of his act and a part of some of his songs and the music videos, they're not available anymore.
Well, and it's interesting. The songs are.
I guess I guess it is part of his songs and stuff, but still, like, no.
The titles of these songs are just
Romantic Homicide, which, by the way, is the number one streaming song for him right now.
Right.
Coincidence, but a creepy one.
So we also got, look, a lot of people are wondering, what? Yeah,
if you guys get time, listen to a couple of his songs. I mean, like a couple, if you listen to them, like the lyrics they're dark.
Was the relationship between this 15-year-old girl and this 20-year-old guy? And this goes back maybe to when she was even 13 and he was 18.
Right.
So we were able to get some video of the two of them together. So we've seen photos and now we've got video of
them on a live stream
them on a
where
live
they're
stream.
interacting with some of his fans. It's a short clip, and so it's hard to make out what they're talking about. But at one point, he does say to the moderators of the chat that we should make sure when this is done, don't leave it up. So I don't know what was being said during the chat because we've only seen that brief clip.
Well, she's pointing at some comments. I think
Yeah.
people
She was
were
pointing at
making
some of the
people were
comments.
making comments. You can't tell which one she's pointing at, but clearly
We also don't know when this
he
is
didn't
from.
want this to be clipped and go out anywhere.
So the way this works is, sometimes the LAPD will be really open about an investigation, and they'll kind of lay out what they've got. They'll hold a press conference. They have done they are holding this as close to the vest as just about any case I've ever seen.
And you're right, but it reminds me of the Brian Koberger case where everybody was on the police saying, you are not giving us any information, you're bungling this case, and then they came out with a very airtight case, which resulted in no trial.
But they were giving us an update every 3 days, press conferences and stuff, and we had that whole website.
Difference with Koberger is that with Koberger,
Look at his
you
ugly
didn't know
mug. I didn't even think I had to look at his ugly ass face tonight. We're not even covering him.
anything about who may have done it. In this case, and I'm not saying he did because he is not a suspect yet, as far as we know, David, but people are looking at David. So I think it's different.
And Koberger, we didn't know anybody at all. Right.
Anybody.
We were looking at everybody. I wasn't, but people on this platform was looking at everybody. Remember, I mean, we had the video where we went through it was over a minute long, and it was just picture after picture of people that were they said that they did it. They said they did it. They said they did. I mean, even Chief Fry's, people were saying Chief Fry did it. I'm sorry, but that's just looking back on that now, like Jeremy the neighbor. I mean, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kamar from Atlanta. So my question would be, what else do they need to do to say, hey, he's now considered a suspect? Because we see the video, we've seen everything on social media, and then the teacher even did it. And
He's not a suspect unless they can tie him to the woman in the trunk and say he did it. Right. That's when he becomes a
the
suspect.
car was registered in his name, and I'm not
That's
saying
not enough.
That doesn't
Not
mean
enough.
that he.
Somebody else could have put the body in.
Yeah, that's true. But if they have him on camera, I hope he has that where it turns on his, his damn cameras. I can't think of the word. His cameras. Because if not, that wouldn't be good. Okay. So what was it? Do we go forward or no, this is the same one, I think. No, this is one we weren't on this one. I think it was back one or forward one, maybe not. Oh no, I was just going to the next one. So yeah, it just says related articles, just the ones that we've went over. They removed the bloody shirt. He cancels his US tour, and that will be his overseas tour as well, because his overseas tour was after his US tour. Can't say I was going to be there. I mean, didn't know who the guy was. They his label pulled his promotions for his new album. They're not releasing his new album. He's not going to be allowed to go to the Grammys. He's not wanted there. I mean, damn. Like you had things going your way. I heard that he didn't come up like with a lot of money. I mean, he was recording using his, AirPods or his regular headphones, and he was using his sister's closet to record his music on an iPhone. And that's how he got discovered. So, I mean, he wasn't from a lot of money. Now I'm wondering who was stupid enough to put her body in the Tesla, because I think that's going to help the cops narrow down who did this. I think those cameras are going to say something. Also, I just thought of this. I don't know if the inside of I should ask. Vincent would know. I was gonna say, I wonder if the inside is equipped with cameras too. But the telematics on them are probably amazing, I would think. I don't know. That it could be crap. I mean, because it's a new, a newer technology, but Casey. My dad did the opposite. My parents, they separated for like 6 months when I was 15, and he'd bring me his paycheck every week. He's like, "I don't know what to do with this." Like, 'cause he was so used to my mom just having it and putting it away for bills. So he would give it to me, and I'm like, "I don't know what to do with it." So then I give it to my mom. I'm like, "Here, you can have this." Like, I was like 15, I didn't know what to do with it. But it was sweet that he would give me his, like, whole check, like, literally, like, the whole thing. Oh, man. Yeah. No one saw, I mean, they must have, I guess, lied about her age, but she looks young to me, but I guess with the right amount of makeup, oh, my iPad just died. The right amount of makeup, the right amount of, like, the right clothing, the right, all of that kind of stuff can make you look older. And when we're 15 years old, I think we all have lied about our age and said that we were a little bit older when we're, like, younger. Now I'm older and I'm lying and saying when I turn 40 this year, I'm going back to 35. I don't care. Y'all can go back with me 5 years, or you can stay here in the future, but I'll be here in another never. Because then in another 5 years, I'll be 30 when I'm 45. Yeah, W's, all you gotta do is run. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. You would think that they would go back to the same house and be like, "Is she here?" Or maybe he moved, from the spot that he was at the previous time. But you would think that they would go back to the same house and be like, "Is she here? Because she was here last time. We came and got her," like, because normally, kids will, if kids will run away if they think that they're in love or whatever. Kids are kids. That's why they're kids. He was the adult, and he was the one that had the power and the control and all of that. Obviously, I mean, he's the one with the money. He's the one living in the house. He's the one with the car. He's the one with the clothes. He's the one with the music. He's the one with the friends, the glitz and the glamour. He can go to the Grammys. Nah, you're not old, Super. You can come back with me 5 years if you want to go back to being 43 next month. My birthday's next month. I'll be 40. And y'all are going to hear about it until I turn it, because I'm just getting a little nervous. That's all. At least my brother's a lot more gray than me. But okay, so I'm going to keep my eye on this case. I'm going to keep looking up stuff and digging in deeper. And what else was I going to tell? I was going to tell you guys something else. Tomorrow, Body Moving will be on the channel. We're gonna talk about Brian Koberger, Idaho 4, just her experience with the case. Because she was on the Idaho massacre. She covered it on her podcast, and she did the Google documents that with all the pictures, like all nice and beautiful, and the documents that came out. She put all those together and put them in a Google Docs. I don't even know how to do Google. I could do Google Docs. Would she put it in spreadsheet, like a spreadsheet? I need to learn how to do those. I'm not good at those. I'm gonna have Vincent help me with that. I'm gonna tell him. No, you're not, Ashley Higgins. You're really turning 38. I thought that you were a little bit younger than that. It's because of the years. See, that's what happens. I feel like I get older and everybody else stays the same. So although I've known you like 3 or 4 years now, this is my 4th year on YouTube, I think, or my 3rd year. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go ask Vincent. I know. I saw that. So Barry Morphew got his bond out. He got his bond. So he's out walking around like a freaking free man. I say let him do it, because I think this time it's going to stick and he's going to go to jail. But I haven't watched it yet. Did you watch? So Brooks Houck was convicted of Crystal Rogers' murder. I haven't got to see Crystal's mom's her victim's impact yet. I might watch it with you guys so I won't cry as hard. Because that's 9-10 years now. I mean, I'll say I didn't watch it. I knew you probably did. I didn't watch it yet. I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to cry. I mean, her poor mom. It's gonna make me cry now just thinking of it. I mean, her mom, I just want to hug her. I really do. She seems like a very sweet, sweet woman. She does. I'm like tearing up. She really does. She's been through a lot. And I hope now that they'll be going after Nick. I think they need to go after Nick. Crystal's brother did too. Oh man. Thanks, Wizard Walt. I'll be 40 this year. Yeah. With my bibs on, I look kind of younger, don't I? Don't make me start busting out the pigtails. It is BS he got bond. But let him walk around while I can. And I wonder if his daughters are supporting him this time around. Really? Called out the defense attorneys and mom. Oh. Mm-hmm. We all know. I'm glad they called out the mom. Because she probably helped. We know grandma probably did. Letting them use her car. See, okay, I thought that's what it was. Actually, I think one of the daughters is supporting, maybe one's not so much. I think it's when they found her mom. I think that them testing and finding the BAM, him being the only person that's like publicly, like, that's not a doctor or somebody that's like, in the field, like a forest ranger, whatever they are, he's the only one in the state that has access to that medication or that, that concoction. Man. Yeah. It's because like, you just don't want to think that your dad did that. I would not want to think that. I know my dad never would do that. God, he loved that woman more than anything. But like, you always want to think better. Like you don't, like you don't want to think your dad killed your mom. I mean, that's like the worst. That's like, that's bad, But I think I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to come on tomorrow. I'm going to go, actually, I might be on TikTok tomorrow during the day in the morning. I like going over there sometimes. Just, it's different. I don't like that they delete them though, like after you're done. I don't like that. But yeah, maybe we'll do one live on my second channel. I don't know, but I will go to Hollister tomorrow. I'm going to write it down again because it's right here. Wait, where'd it go? It's not there. We wrote it down last night, remember? Oh, it's because I didn't put it on one of these. It's got to go on a Post-it note or I won't see it. I probably have it written on a page. I already flipped it over. Vincent needs some new jeans anyway, so I get his jeans there. They used to have like $20 jeans and they were like nice. I mean, his jeans are fine. The ones for girls, I don't wear theirs anymore. I wear cans if I wear jeans normally, or American Eagle. I wear American Eagle normally, but can if I'm getting them for the store. Oh, I'm praying for you, Ashley. And it's my 3rd year. Wow. Seems like longer. 3 years together. Can you believe that? That's a long time. That's a long time to be here with me. And you've been here since the beginning. A lot of you guys have been here since the beginning. So, and even people just listening in. So I appreciate everyone that's been here for a long time. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Like I said, I did put out a live earlier today. I even beat Nancy to her own live. I was watching, she did the premiere and we had like used the podcast earlier and played it. And I just was laughing. I was like, she knew she'd probably get my butt. But thank you guys all for being here. And we'll be thinking of you, Ashley, and praying for you. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. And I'll let you know if David is still in Hollister or not. And if he's half there, I'm going to still say something. I'm going to say, I know whose body that is. And I'm not buying from here. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm going to make a scene, but I might. Thank you guys so much, though. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, subscribe, share the video, anything that you could do to help the channel, out. It's all free to do. And I really greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's burning.